more jobs are coming to the hub city.
Great day for Regions Bank in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. We've announced plans to build a 75,000 square foot mortgage operation facility. This will be located on 10 acres that we just purchased in Lamar County.
A press conference at the convention center packed with representatives from Regions Bank, the ADP, and the city of Hattiesburg. Governor Phil Bryant did the honors of making the announcement.
We have a strong, growing member of this family, and they will be here in Hattiesburg, in Lamar County, in the Pine Belt, allowing over 400 Mississippians to live the American dream.
That new facility housing the employees from the downtown locations, but also opening the way for 90 jobs. And that's something that Hattiesburg Mayor Johnny Dupree is happy to see.
We're adding more employees, more working people here. University of Southern Mississippi, William Carey University have more students that can come there and be trained and have a decent job to stay here in Hattiesburg.
As for those buildings downtown, plans have already been made to make sure that they're put to the best use.
We have sold all 3 buildings to a local developer who has plans to go in and redevelop these properties. And he's got a history of proven success in this arena, and we know he'll continue to be successful with that. 3
buildings downtown to be repurposed so that we can support the retail and the restaurants in downtown Hattiesburg.
A project years in the making, hopefully leads to success for years to come. Lunch shaming is a problem across the country. It's what happens when a child is unable to pay for their lunch. In New Mexico, it's gotten so out of hand, lawmakers had to intervene, introducing legislation to stop it. Luckily, it's not an issue in the Pine Belt.
If a student owes money, they're allowed to charge breakfast or lunch in our district. That's our school board supports us fully on that. They don't ever want a child to go hungry, no matter what the circumstance is. So they're allowed to go through the line and choose a regular lunch just as if they had $20 in their hand.
Oak Grove High School has nearly 2,000 students in a school district with nearly 10,000 students. Officials in Lamar County understand the importance of making sure that every child is fed.
This is one of the biggest schools in the area, and there's all kinds of opportunities here. These children are engaged in high academics at the high school level. They're engaged in high-level sports and activities here, and without proper nutrition, they can't compete on the educational field or the athletic field.
And the district understands that most of the time is not the child's fault.
The child finds himself in, if they owe money, it's not the child's fault. And so, our district really believes in being sure that the child has everything that they need to excel in education. And, a hungry child is not an eager learner. So we're very intentional about making sure they're full and ready to learn.
The administration at Pearl River Community College is trying to prepare for the 2017-18 school year after budget cuts.
We're being very cautious, but quite honestly, we are backed into a corner where some really hard decisions are going to have to be made.
And those decisions could impact different programs on campus as the school tries to find a way to counter the cuts.
We try to limit the impact on teaching and learning, but, are there programs that the enrollment's just not holding up? So there's a variety of things and a lot of different ideas got on the table.
PRCC was already in a tough position, having its budget cut 4 times during the 2016-17 school year.
Going into this current fiscal year, we here at Pearl River had to cut $800,000 worth of personnel out of our current year budget in order to have a balanced budget.
And PRCC isn't the only school going through budget cuts, as the cuts are hitting community colleges statewide.
Statewide, there was 10.2% cut for all community colleges in the state. What that equated to here at Pearl River was approximately $1.5 million that we've got to find some way to overcome.
One company in the Pine Belt is changing the entire face of an NBA franchise. Rare Design has been given the task of creating a new logo and new uniforms for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I love these moments with these teams, to see these identities, these brand stories that we've been working on for months and months and months, to finally see them come to life, to see it get out there, literally in the arena, in front of all the fans.
And this isn't new for Richardson. He's worked with numerous NBA teams and even helped design the most recent USM Golden Eagle logo.
We haven't worked with a team yet that's not passionate and excited about what they do. We've been blessed to be able to work with several different organizations that love it. They love what they do. They love the leadership role that they have in their community.
And for the fans in attendance, Richardson is expecting a lot of energy.
I think people will see that effort. They're gonna really know that this is not something they took lightly. It's not something they did just to follow any sort of design trend. They wanted it to be really right for the fan base, and they've done such a great job.
His company making an impact from Minnesota to Mississippi. Stephen Moody, WDAM 7 News.